So, hello and welcome back to another episode of EU5. We're of course playing as the Imperial Russian Republic as Novgorod. And last time, we went a little bit crazy on a building road spree. We also went a little bit crazy on losing 4 million people to, well, something that I had no control over whatsoever. But we have finally integrated everything that we have. We are doing plenty fine. We are gonna quickly switch this guy over to... There's 1,000 people that are gonna rebel. Cool. But there's one thing that I've already mentioned that I find really unpleasant. But I read we also switched our capital to St. Petersburg and hope that there's something happens with next St. Petersburg. I would like to get some sand in, because that is what's currently blocking all of the building stuff. But of course, as it is the case, the game does not, the automation does not recognize that at all. Isn't that cool? So we'll see who has, this is surplus. Does anyone have a surplus on sand? There we go. So that's just goofy. Give me 20 sand per month. Okay, let's try to solve this problem. Thank you, game. It's a nice start. Every episode also starts with generals graduating. Who knows? I also intend to do a lot more road building this time. This is alright. Wait, what are you doing here? Support a state are just stats. And some ground power while we do things. Otherwise we're doing fantastic. We have an insane amount proximity cost reduction at this point. The little ice age is over. We're doing fine with that. And we are just moving east. Well, that's shit. Just a second before we finish that. Okay, let's just do this then. That should help. Okay, there slowly but surely all of this sand situation is getting solved. Oh, we've gained another core. Of course, there's also the accepting culture thingy. But we're also pushing population into St. Petersburg, so that St. Petersburg does something. It should have all the buildings. Clearly. Yep. Automatically upgrading. So we'll live with that. These guys are stalled because of winter, right? Yeah. Okay, but it looks like all of this stuff is slowly but surely finishing up. There's also the burghers who build roads for us. But we have greater plans already. There's so many roads everywhere. Finish them, finish them. I feel like I'm also kind of like just pushing the other market down then. But oh well. Sand is a valuable resource. Speed of integration. Talking about that. Oh, fuck me. Okay, this doesn't work again. Give me... Let me guess, if I click F3 it does work? Screw this game. Okay. Let's quickly do this. Oh, there's another place that wants to have been pushed up. Let's quickly chunk down here. All of these people are telling me that they could build something. If they can actually build something is a different story. I mean... There. Just... Oh, come. Yeah. Let's get some more proximity cost. This list is so long. For fuck's sake. Okay. I guess we're not gonna do that in other places. We're just gonna do it without the peasant thingy. No, and then Boundlock Canal. Okay. Now, where is it? Sandpit. Build it on Mars. For iron smelter. I guess I'll just do this instead. If you don't allow me to do it the other way. Oh, God. Okay, these guys can also not be built. Glove maker is also a thing, and then fiber growth farms. Okay. And mason. Also no. Okay, cool. Talked about that, have we? All of these should be alright. No, don't need anything here. Let's do market villages. Why is the game currently so laggy? I don't know. They don't want me to build things. My fishing villages is the one that I subsidize, right? Most of the time. Here, build some more. And now what? Irrigation, I would just happily do all of this. Why not? We want population capacity everywhere where we can to get more population in. I always love how also the slave thingy is like the highest thing at all times. But it doesn't really work that way. Theater, Port Authority. Now Customs House, I think we are done here. Yeah. Oh, we have one thing not done yet. Mass expand RGOs. And then we go crazy. Just gonna remove that trade again when need be. I take the prestige. As we currently struggle with prestige anyway. Okay, slowly but surely getting people in, lovely. Let's make sure that we have all of this stuff on your mod. Because you probably will have the most population. Thanks, game. We are just gonna punch all of these up. Am I missing something? Sandpit, sure. Fiber crop farms, sure. Lumber mill, clay, fruit orchard. But not you. Let's just brute force population and jobs here and resources. Is that a good idea? Of course not. Oh, and also, here we go. I mean, there's no way in the world I mean, I hope that we're gonna get some migration event, because otherwise, the whole decision to turn you into a thingy, into the capital, is just dumb, to be honest. Oh, we don't have this here, okay. So, Tarkiln is out, it seems. I'm just looking for profit. If they don't give me profit, I'll remove them. Of course, we also want resources, but if we can build it everywhere else. God damn it. Okay, but it does look like randomly have these places depopulating because they're starving, I assume. Alright. With all of this done, let's go back to the fun activity. So... and just use up all of the money to do this. If we have an insane amount of money, we will make use of an insane amount of money. Okay, that's a very interesting path to take. I do love that you can build roads through other people's territory. I should probably stop the labor buildings in St. Petersburg. That makes no sense, really. Just gonna actually go along the border now. How's that sound? Let's see how much proximity we can create by just doing that. There's some places that just straight up have roads, which is interesting. I mean, eventually we want to go to thingy anyway. Do a massive road from west to east. Okay. Here it stops, okay. Let's finish up all of the stuff in here. Force these markets to do something. I mean, we have severe winter still. Let's make our way back. Okay, we have a massive skip in between. Yeah, I'm gonna quickly remove all of these thingy buildings, the labor buildings. I feel like that's just silly. I mean, the sand, yes, the sand we do need en masse. I will keep in, but the rest we don't need. Or at least technically I would want them, but I think I want the burgers to be done first. So much sand, right? Mass production here. Okay, there we slowly but surely run out. Let's just do it that way. I mean, if I don't have the population, what sense does it make? Sandpit stays. The rest just comes around. I'm also willing to go well over building limit. But this place really needs something. And I do want to remember that the event said several events. That is important. Several events it said. Not one, not two. Several. Okay. Am I still doing, like, decent research? Naval Doctrine Law, Opera House. I guess we're nearly done with this. And we have already unlocked something else. But the Age of Absolute is nearly over. I know that we have unlocked some other stuff around here. Yeah, for example, some military stuff. Thank you. Speed it up, please. I mean, we're currently doing scientific revolution, right? Just because I want to get more stuff in. I mean, the literacy is up to 55. Which is impressive for the size of our nation. Not gonna lie. Our burgers... Okay, burgers are also going insanely up. As always. But yeah, you're building nicely. Just keeps upgrading. I feel like even with the mod that improves building levels, I still don't like the concept of building levels. Because they stop me from building tall. Or at least the way it's currently implemented. It's in a certain way that, like, I feel like that people should be employed. Right? That's the thing. That makes sense. That I should be able to build enough buildings in that way. Yeah, but I think rebels are gonna slow down. We are converting nicely. We're also, of course, developing this here. Are you depopulating? Are you starving? Are you migrating? Because, okay, yeah, makes sense. Alright, I thought if we're not starving, it's alright. But it looks like the roads are not done yet. There's more roads that need to be done. That's just impressive. You guys are never done, huh? God damn it. Okay. I mean, with this now so heavily done, you stop. And instead... Do we just... I mean, is there another way to do this? I don't really think so. We could do construction speed. That I guess helps a little bit. I mean, it doesn't really do much when we don't have the population to really do anything. We can just keep everything empty. That feels also bad. I mean, this is already a city, so we can't do anything about that. I see, quick check here. There we go, East Siberia. We will get to you. So how's this looking in terms of road building? I assume that it's gonna take forever, because these markets are just missing a bunch of input. And currently, Novgorod is eating up all of the sand. Sure. And of course there's always the aspect of winter. And the construction speed is like this looks like it's here, but it's definitely here, right? Yeah, it just shows me that it is here. Okay, you're basically done. It doesn't really do much of a difference. I mean, it comes around. Weapons we do because we have lumber here, yes. I mean, this one was because of... I mean, currently it's because of beer, but I think I've done it for another reason. Let's really check something. Purification makes no sense. Purification makes no sense. We don't have livestock here, right? No. Glass, we don't have sand. Locally produced. I just want to make sure I'm not missing anything here. Cloth, no. Oh yeah, right, printing workshop. We are producing paper, so we should also produce that. And paper manufactory. Wait, we're not producing paper. I'm just insane. What am I talking about? I'm just insane. Just ignore what I'm saying. So even with that small amount of stuff, we're still struggling. Authority. I guess it makes sense to do it this way, because these guys will be loyal enough, and both of them will rise now. I mean, these guys are not producing because there's no people here. That's why they're telling me that they're not producing anything. Come on, play with your limits. This is growing nicely. Sure, why not? I mean, I guess 6,000 was not actually that important. Well, too late. Oh, look at that. There's more road to be done. The Novgorod market is still struggling with sand. Oh. Please some more. This... okay. These ones are finishing up. The other modern road is finished. This is still migration, I assume. I mean, I should probably I can just check like this, right? Yeah. Well, at least the population is rising again. St. Petersburg, of course, is at the very top, because of all of the migration that I'm forcing in. It's a shame that we don't have much more to stimulate the population growth. I guess that's a way to phrase that. Okay. You are still having plenty of those to struggle with. And slowly but surely the quotas are also being converted to create more cores. So. Prosperity is still Okay, Russian government, base value. Oh. Bunch of marriages that we don't care about. Alright, money again. Still. Hey, hey, hey. Okay, this is sorted off the embassy. Cool. Let's just... I always feel like at this point, every time I do these things, that I really am not doing anything. Because my money doesn't even get touched when I force all of these buildings to be done. This is of course not nice. Another Ostrog. Keep building those. We might as well go for another wave of training fields. Because you all have like the... oh. Wrong culture. That is something. I'm not mass building castles. I played with the idea for a second, but no. There we go. More output. Then we'll just go wild with all of this. New places every time I look at it. Yeah. I guess it's mainly peasants. I mean, Mercury Patio should not climb up too fast. Yeah, still, Bog Iron Smelter is quite popular. Charcoal. Glove maker not, and I think then it's once again just stops. Oh no, tar kiln. Fiber growth farms. Some places where this is valuable. Mason. And the sandpit. Okay, no. Then we just... I mean, the good thing is I don't really need to click too much building here, right? A lot of the stuff just should be done by itself. Merchant quarters, we don't care. We know what want a grand marketplace. There we go. Keep building that. Everywhere. We're still a merchant republic, let's not forget that. That is still kind of actually our thing. Why can you not be built up? Because you probably have no masonry. Yeah. The thing here is... oh, you still have plenty of roads. Oh yeah, you have depopulated. Makes sense because of the thingy. Relevant goods. Give me masonry. You are also struggling with it. We are all struggling with this kind of stuff. Well, let's stop doing that in Kazan. Can I tell you to stop that in Kazan? So, actually get it somewhere where it's being mass-produced. Or better produced. Because my own market is struggling. Oh, you guys are doing a big old fight. Once again, the Swedish... who's that? Is it... the Dutch of Livonia? Oh. Interesting. Alright, what do we want here? Forest exploitation, bolster the government, increase our control. Market regulations. Just gives us the trade advantage. Increase our control is not really that important. That just goes by itself. Guess we... nah. Let's do market regulations. Let's just do this once. Don't really need it, but... oh, okay. There is a bunch of shit here, but we can do this. So, there's that. I think we do have we have a negative modifier to thingy at the moment. Abused by the states, yeah, we have. Relation. Then we get the naval doctrine law coming around. Nope. We're not doing that. Let them be as set as they want. Use urban attraction. This is only... Okay, it's specifically in... It's overall. More migration to cities, please. I need people. You have no idea how much people I need. Cool, minor tribe of something. Glad to be your rival. So... You're not anywhere dangerous? Nope. Am I automating buildings? I feel like I'm risking something here. Oh. Okay. This game will take care on how to get goods you need for you. I think this one we can do, because to be honest, we're not doing anything else except just like clicking it, right? But what I'm kind of like currently wondering if I should automate the buildings as well. I'm not sure. RGOs I can fully get behind, but buildings might be a little bit more direct, a little bit more special. I mean, I would be alright with destroying estate buildings. It's not like that. But at least I have an outlet here now, and I no longer need to click that automation. Or that thingy. Okay, let's keep an eye out on this stuff. The only thing that I would be curious about is how does this building work, or the automatic building work? What do they build? Do they build what I need? Do they like what do I have to expect here? Oh, let me just go back to the Novgorod market. Still struggling with sand. But it hasn't really gotten any crazy thingy. Should we embrace the thingy? Sure. Let that be a thing. I'm just worried that they're just gonna build shit. But it would take away a lot of my thing that I am complaining about, of having to build everything and clicking everything. Okay, it seems like the thing is over. That modifier. I mean, it doesn't last long. Does it? How long does this one last? 27, okay. Know what? What happens now? It completely removed all of the demands. First of all, I see an insane amount of sand pits being immediately built. Oh, you're finally becoming a city. That also took a while. You're building a sand pits, you're building nothing special. Novgorod is building sand pits. What I then want to do as well, if I do this, is quickly remove that trade here that brings in sand. Where is that trade? This one. Let's move it. Let the game automate. So, how does the game spend this? I mean, it's still not really doing much. I'm still getting a shit ton of money. You're just building sand pits everywhere. Oh, lovely. Some development. There we go. A bunch of colonies finished up. And naval doctrine law. This is not going to be too important. We could do the trade range and trade maritime thingy. Yeah, that's probably the most reasonable. Because I don't want outward or anything like that. Okay, let's let this run and see how this works. And we still have the automation on the cities and towns. That should do something on our own. I'm not sure if this came from the thingy. From the automation that I have here, or if from the other automation. I mean, we still have an insane, like, yeah, the money doesn't go down from that, obviously. Let's quickly check with this. I mean, we can still build all of the stuff that we want to build. I'm just allowing the game to spend some of my money. Okay. That's still frustrating. So, please, all of these new blazes get population. God damn it. Let's not forget the Ostlock. Important building and all of the new blazes that we gain. And the thingy here. Where is it? Pome outpost. Uh-huh. They immediately go grazing when building this. I assume that the AI is not going to really care much about those. Because they are not really beneficial buildings, in that sense. Like, they don't give, like, the straight up money value. But they are very good buildings. That is of course very true, but not in the way that the game probably thinks. So, Grand Marketplace. A few more places, sure. Okay. Now, what would be interesting is to see... You're not... Wait. I have the distiller. I don't. Why do we have a distiller here? What resource makes sense? I don't have any of these. I have beer, technically. Oh no, we have wheat here. Okay, forget what I said. Oh god, there's like no population here to even work all of this. It's insane. I hate it. Okay, this, we do have this one group again, right? Yeah, let's quickly switch you over. Just to make sure that... Oh no, not these guys. These guys are actually rising. Because the other group is 90 guys. We have 90 guys potentially rebelling. Isn't that cool? I guess we can... Wait, why is this not... Wait. I thought this is how it works. We tell you that you're supposed to upgrade the thingy, and now you... do not upgrade the thingy. And you build a bunch of random stuff. Yeah, you know what? Do it. Sure. I think at this point... we just keep building the most valuable stuff. I'm also willing to... You know what? Destroy state buildings. Let's see if that happens. I mean, we should... I think it costs stability to destroy that. I'm not sure. Now, I'm not sure if I want to allow them to destroy buildings. I assume that they're just gonna start getting rid of, well, the unprofitable stuff. But it would also chunk down a lot of my resources. And it also kind of counteracts me building anything, to be honest. I still want to be somewhat involved in everything going on. I still I'm not sure about these guys building the roads in the same places that we already have. That seems odd. Okay, let's continue on with you. Research. And there we're done with research. Good. So, first of all, let's get this new building and build it everywhere. Powerhouse. Doesn't matter what you do. Do it. Of course, you are not building it in any shape that I would want you to. God, that's a lot. I mean, this can only build in towns, cities, so that should be alright. Okay, they at least cost a decent bunch of money. That should help. To... I mean, the reason why I'm complaining about it because as someone who plays EU4, it feels so bad to have money. In my opinion. If I have a large treasury and I can build something, I already feel bad. So... Well, look at that, it's down to 100,000. So, go on, build that. We take a look at this. So we should have unlocked. Oh, right, this cool do nothing building. Here. Or we guess we need to unlock something. I could do. I probably should do the manufactories. Yeah. Let's unlock that. Manufactories costs me 2,000, a bit of stability. And then we go wild on that. Alright. There's plenty of stuff here. Ground power, construction speed. The construction speed is nice. There's charcoal output. Food. There's all a bunch of output. There's a cabinet seat. Hurricane hardy. Oh, okay. This is all better buildings, raw materials output. Minting office. This one is important. Also gives max control. Grand shipyard. I mean, I think the minting office we are gonna do right away. Otherwise, this is all just buildings. A lot of that is just buildings. Stock exchange. We're of course gonna build all of it. I just wanted to quickly pick out the really important ones. Because they're hidden behind many things. Yeah, then we're gonna do all of this. Baltic shipyard. Yeah, sure. Construction speed. Output. 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 And then we're just gonna go down the list of buildings. Because all of them are important to me. Well, except some of them. I still have not done anything with boats, have I? It feels odd. But I guess I have no interest in going anywhere over there, so... You guys just unlock these buildings for me, please. I mean, this RGO size should immediately do something for everybody involved. The list of labor stuff is going down, which is amazing. But you are diligently building. Lovely. Stability has gone slightly down. The enrichment penalty should be gone soon. Let's make sure that we are colonizing. East Siberia. Yeah, but nothing else to explore. We are very thin, Russia. But that is completely right. We don't need to be always big and chunky. We can be a thin Russia. That's alright. I don't want more towns, I do want to just now push this. I could do a new market here, that is an idea that I don't want that much. I do wonder if I should just continue building some towns in the different, like in every province. And start removing towns, because that might be actually something. For example, all of these towns don't want. Beeswax, nope, you're not a town. Or you still have separatism. God damn it, every time I want to go off the plan, it's ruined. I mean, I guess I could go east. I mean, all of you guys are done. These are like the towns that I've built. You have a town here. You have a town here. You actually are nearly... Oh, you nearly have a city. Okay, you know what? I'll wait that out. I'm kind enough for that. High prestige. I'll take the prestige. We literally just need to wait one tick. There we go. City time. I mean, we do have a bunch of people here in between, but I think with the recent Black Death, again, we are a little bit in a hole from population, so it's not super important, right? Oh, I say that and you immediately find someone who can come down. Very cool. Alright. Where have I ended my efforts? Here. Lumber, wild game, wool, wool. I think wild game is town. Oh. There's one. You cannot. Aha, there's too many towns here. We remove some. Definitely not the wheat. 30 grains, lumber. So. Oh, there's not a wheat. You bastards. Okay, this only has one. If it's only one, I think I'm alright with leaving it. Yeah. What about here? Beeswax, wheat, wool. You could also become a city already. We have none here. Livestock, fiber crops, wheat, sturdy grains. And then I hope that the game will kind of more diligently build than I do. Oh, did you? We have actually not the greatest choices here. I guess we'll take a look at... I mean, they're all the same. Town. Alright, you have too many. Wool. Lumber, livestock. Let's leave the lumber. The rest turns into rural. So we can get all of our benefits in. Okay, you. You probably have, yeah, shit everywhere. 30 grains. Sounds already like it's gonna stay. Yep, the rest is all gonna turn into a rural settlement. Wait. These are not my automatic builds. Yeah, this is just the AI currently building. It's insane. Maybe. I want more peasants. Okay, there's a lumber here. I mean, we're kind of like... Of course, we're deleting a bunch of towns, but we're also making a bunch of towns. Let's not forget that. Okay, lumber here. You already have something. Yeah, we have that we have done. How far up are we going for this? I mean, I don't want to go too far up because there's always the threat of it being fucking cold. Okay, fur. Let's do this fur here because it's close by. Oh no, wait, you are mountains. Is anything better here? Oh, not at all. Oh, and you don't really have population, so I guess it's gonna be this fur province. Legumes. Yeah, we're gonna take this one. Fur. Yep. There's sand here. We're definitely not gonna do it on the sand. Too important of a resource. Fish. Here. This one also doesn't have one. This is an interesting location, not gonna lie. Actually, we're just gonna put it here. This seems most reasonable. Okay, let's go from the bottom again. Here. Livestock. That's a lot of livestock and horses. Well, we need to override the livestock province. No, wait. No. Let's pick the closest. You. Lumber. There's legumes over here. Lumber this. You're already doing something. This is a wheat province. We are gonna remove that. Thanks. Sand. You stay. Fiber crops. Legumes. Legumes. You are already... Oh, this is literally just... Okay. You are very populated. Okay, we have wool here, legumes, wheat, lumber, sturdy grains. I think we're just gonna keep the legumes. Yeah, the rest gets deleted. You all don't have any, you're just towns. Like, they don't have any, like, too crazy buildings. They're just towns, nothing else. Away with you. You're not really doing anything to my, money. Okay, this one we have missed. Let's do this legumes province here. You wild game, yep, completely fine. You legumes, completely fine. Wild game, completely fine. Sturdy grains, livestock fur, sturdy grains. Yeah, now we're getting this, like, this northern stuff is here is, like, super depopulated. This one will do. I'll just trust the AI that they're gonna build something decent. Oh yeah, this is, oh, this is iron. No, we're not building anything there. This fish. Fur, this is fantastic. Wild game, yeah, you can stay as well. Allow it. Livestock, not you. Fur. You give me what I need. This wild game. This is getting deleted. Okay, we can go a little bit over. Lumber. Alright. Wild game, sturdy grains, copper. Clay. Nope. Lumber. Fur. Let's do one of these closer lumber provinces. You're already building a town. What about you? Livestock, wool, livestock, wheat. Let's do wool. Okay. We're nearly done, no worries. This is once again going like the main thing that we do here. So much livestock. This is all livestock. Okay, then we're gonna just pick the biggest. Like, this is so much food here. Here we picked horses, even though they're worth a lot. Livestock, I think, is more important. Beeswax, wheat. Oh, we have so many bread baskets, potentially. Let's do the wool here. This is nowhere near the edge. Yeah, we're not even in like really in the middle. This is so stupid. We are so big. This is literally nearly wheat everywhere. And surprisingly enough, these places are super populated. Even after the Black Death. The second Black Death. Which I find quite funny. There should be, there's Nisi and Novgorod. I've already done you. Fiber grub, stone, fur. There are these legumes, sure. Not quite happy because I'm not really a part of the gang. Here's nothing except, oh, there, wood. Okay, wild games. You're mountains. You're not. I guess fur is also actually not the best choice because fur allows me to build the pomegranate post. Yeah. I'm not gonna go back and do a bunch of stuff yet now, but you can't build a pomegranate post. No. So yeah, so lumber is okay. Lumber is a-okay. Being built on. So here you go. Have a town. I mean, the other thing is that we could technically turn all these towns into most of these we can turn into cities. There's once again, like, I have to say, of course there's a step, or a lot of this is a step, but they can be really well built up. Like, really well. They have, like, the amazing RGOs. There's some boring legumes here. That's shit. Okay, there's lumber. There, Kazan, of course. I mean, Kazan we can finally turn into a city. That makes sense. Lumber. A lot of lumber. A lot of mountainous area. Only mountainous area. Okay, then this lumber. Did we do this? Yep. Okay. That is all easily within my control, right? Because this is all easily within my control. I mean, it's at least 50, so you know what? That's where we're gonna continue. Build towns on Mars and then let the AI build on top of it. When we were close to running out of money, I guess there's that. There we have a bunch of powerhouses. A bunch of everything. When all of these towns are done, we're gonna, of course, mass build construction centers. We can save up the money for that. Excuse me? Game? Let me click this away. Okay, influenza. We can live with that. But yeah, they're just now building. They're just building what's most valuable, it feels like. Which is alright, of course. It's not super hyper efficient. But it's alright. So the enrichment is also finally over. So we can now get a decent bit more money. But we'll give the burgers a little bit more stuff to do. You're building nicely on all of that. There, this should cause a wave of building, right? If we have the population. Or do I need for the game to even say anything about that? Doesn't really look like they're doing anything. Go, thank you for the research. So, is this town a good example of towns that will finish up? I'm not sure. They're probably gonna be stuck on a bunch of stuff. Yeah, there's cities. There are some towns. Let's be patient. We can wait for like 200,000 and we're gonna build construction centers everywhere. And then we're gonna brute force all of the normal buildings onto the towns. I just got a Sally. He may go and design a magnificent building in Thingy. Right as the capital of Russia. Yeah, you know what? That seems like something that I want. You can have it. Okay, there the buildings are getting built. I see money constantly disappearing. Most of these things are finishing up. I'll be struggling. This is so long now. It's yes, please AI, build everything. Build all the buildings. I don't care if it's like... I mean, they're basically building what I need, I guess, most of the time now. And that should kind of translate into a lot of taxes. So, what do you want? Contact sensors, no question. Bang. Both of these I don't really care about too much anymore. Here we go. Of course, cost a little bit of Republic Edition. Their LED output, not really our best thing. Something I kind of like. I mean, of course, you're building this on your own, but you're lacking behind. Build. Build more. See, there's like so many places even back here that can be built. Oh, the migration is slowed down. Sure, you know what? 11,000 is nothing. I'll do it. Constantly building the distiller. Maybe I should cancel that because it's only building level 2 distiller, not a level 3 distiller. You're constantly building level... Oh. Oh wait, you're not. Or whatever. Whatever you say. Okay. We still have these small groups of like 60 people who are upset and very demanding. I think we can now also go and do this. Here. Please give me the construction centers everywhere. That should be a long list now. It should be a list that should be finished. And not just half finished. We have great plans with all of these towns. They need all of the important buildings. Okay. Alright. Alright, probably should also do it this way. Don't care if you don't have enough population, you're still gonna build all of these construction centers. Good stuff. Oh, there is the city of the thingy, but doesn't have enough masonry. Surely they will build that in time. There we go. Give me the development. So. Right, a nice boost to population. Love it. East Siberia, East Siberia. Okay. So, sadly enough, Novgorod is the third Rome at the moment. So we can't really do much about that. 81. Oh, there's a bunch of mess happening here. I still don't care enough about it to expand my stuff. This is the problem of me having so much places to build. I don't care about the rest of the world. I want to build my places. Gimme all of that. We want to go back to the 20 million as well. Okay, there's a bunch of the other guys doing stuff. The clergy has just decided to mass a lot of buildings. There's roads everywhere. Okay. Let them revolt. I don't want to lose prosperity. Prosperity is so difficult to come by. Okay, but the money is rising. Yeah, now you're not really doing anything. Oh, what? Oh, well, I guess you didn't have... No, wait, it said non-profitable. This one says... This one is the symbol for no laborers. There we go, minting office. That should be a burger building. Obviously. Yeah. Don't care if there's not enough people. Build it. This gives ground power and control. All amazing stuff. I don't have money. Okay, that is reasonable. It is very expensive, that building. But getting more ground power, getting more control over our nation is the goal. With everything that we do. Yeah, we still have so much stuff that is not part of our culture. We now also, like, we are now controlled in many more markets. Maybe, I mean, I guess I don't have a lot of money. Like, you're doing this in between episodes where I kind of look around and take and do everything. I'm not losing my research. Thank you very much. Okay, but I also already built a lot of stuff. Like, for example, towns immediately get, like, temples. That is amazing, of course. And now we have so many non-profitable buildings. Am I gonna regret deleting automation? Let's quickly check. Oh yeah, there's been a lot of buildings deleted. Let's wait for another month. We're currently at 90 and 350. That's a lot of buildings deleted. So, the one thing that I'm curious about is you're not deleting my because these things don't have a profit margin to them, right? Oh god, that's a lot more. Where do you all come from? Oh, right, I know where all of these places come from. Of course I do. Okay, there's only one. Okay, it looks like the Pomo outposts and the other stuff is not getting deleted. Otherwise there would be a lot more. I don't want that, thank you. And we've built a lot of stuff, obviously. A lot. But you already have, like, deleted a lot of stuff as well. Why have you stopped that? Wait, I want to get rid of this. Because I can no longer do it. Huh? What are you talking about? Game? Thanks. Okay, I guess that is gone, that option. Then I guess it's gone. Let's convert some guys. So. Oh, look at the mass deletion in Odin Sevo. That actually was 300 a few seconds ago. So, if they're in conflict with the building stuff, so be it. But that's alright. I think this is acceptable. The Kazan market also has a bunch of useless buildings. Alright. We're gonna end the episode here. So like always, thanks for joining us, and I guess see you guys next episode. Bye!